Good morning children, welcome to today's class. We were dealing with the revision of chapter 1. Other topics like international system of numbers and Indian system and Roman numbers, all that we have completed, and the questions related to that also we have completed. And now exercise 1.2 was left out. Here the other questions, they are very simple, and in the previous classes also you have solved the questions like that. Find the difference, or if this much is used, how much this much is used, how much is left out, something like that. Questions are given. Like for example, book exhibition. All these questions we have written in your copy also. Just go through that. If you have any kind of doubt, through the school website you can ask your doubts and be clearing that doubts. Some questions which are little different type, those questions I am just taking and explaining it again. Like question number 5 here. The question number 5 is that find the difference between the greatest and the least 5-digit numbers that can be written using the digits 6, 2, 7, 4 and 3. Each only once. So what are the digits? The digits are 6, 2, 7, 4 and 3. You have to create greatest 5-digit number. How to create greatest 5-digit number? This also example we have seen. So to create the greatest 5-digit number, arranging that in the descending order. The greatest digit, that is 7, then 6, then 4, then 3, then 2. This is the greatest 5-digit number, and then the least 5-digit number, arranging in ascending order. Least, then greater than that, then greater than that, then greater, and this is the greatest. So this is the least 5-digit number. And then it is asked, what is the difference between these two? So you are going to find out difference. Difference means doing minus. So greater number minus the smaller number. Do the subtraction. Subtraction everyone is doing from class 2 onwards. You are doing all that. 12 minus 7, 5. Here remaining 2. Again 12 minus 6, 6. Here remaining 3. 13 minus 4, 9. And here remaining 5. 5 minus 3, 2. And here remaining 5. 7 minus 2, 5. So this is your answer. As it is the statement question, you will be writing statements. Statements can vary, means little difference can be student to student, or what I am giving in your copy or what you are having in your textbook. It may be little different. You can write in your own language also. So this is the main thing, finding out the greatest 5-digit number, smallest 5-digit number, and then finding out the difference between them. This is your answer. Then question number 6 is the on an average, a machine manufactures number of screws a day is given, and number of screws in the month of January 2006 it is asked. So you have to just find out in January. January how many days it is having? 31 days. So a day screw number is given. So just multiply that with 31. You will get the answer. Then question number 7. It is little different. Coming to that question, a merchant had rupees 78,592 with her. She placed an order for purchasing 40 radio sets. How many radio sets ordered? Ordered 40 radio sets. Then at 1200 each. So cost of each radio set is rupees 1200. How much money will remain with her after purchase? So first we have to find out the cost of 40 radio sets. So if the cost of 1 is given and more we are going to find. So cost of 40 radio sets will be 1200 into 40. 12 fours are 48 and 3 zeros will come. So that is 48,000 rupees. Now money left with her. Left means remaining with her. So originally she was having this much and this much she has ordered, means given the money. So how much is left with her? Means this original money and the given for order. So you are going to do subtraction. So this much is left out. So this is your answer. So money left with her is rupees 30,592. This is your answer. Likewise, other questions. Let us see the questions. So next question is question number 8. That is, a student multiplied 7236 by 65 instead of multiplying by 56. So he has to write actually 56, but by mistake he has written 65. So question is asked, by how much was his answer greater than the correct answer? Then hint is also given. Do you need to do both the multiplications? Means first you will multiply by 65 and then you will multiply by 56 and then minus you will do. Means once you will do 7236 into 65, one answer, and then again you will do 7236 multiplied by 56, then second answer. This is first answer, this is second answer, then first answer minus second answer. Actually you have to do this. But instead of doing this long calculations, in a short way also you can do. What is that short way? Actually, in the shortcut way, we can go like this. Instead of doing that whole calculation, you can just take out the difference of this. That is 65 minus 56. How much it is greater? That is 15 minus 6. It is 9. It is 9. So, just you have to multiply this 7236 multiplied by 9. That answer what you will get, that is the correct answer, that is greater number, means more greater than the correct answer. So you don't have to multiply by both these numbers. This is the way. So how you will be writing this? First you are going to take out the difference. Difference of 65 and 56. Actually it has to be 56, but by mistake written 65. So difference of 65 and 56 is 9. So you have to multiply this number. 7236 multiplied by 9. Answer how much you will get? 9 6 are 54. 9 3 are 27. 32. 9 2 are 18. 19 20 21. 7 9 are 63 and 65. So 6 5 1 2 4. So what is the question asked? How much, by how much was your answer greater than the correct answer? Whatever is the correct answer, that answer what you have got by multiplying by 65, your answer is greater by this number. So what you will be writing? The correct answer is greater. The correct answer is greater by 65,124. 65,124. This is your answer. So instead of multiplying by both the numbers separately, means by multiplying 65 once, then by multiplying 56 once, and then finding out the difference, instead of doing these three calculations, what we are doing? First we are taking out just the difference. Difference is the 9 we got. Then just multiply this number by 9. So you will get what is the difference in the answer. This is the correct answer greater by this number. This completes your question number 8. Now question number 9 is also a little different way to stitch a shirt. 2 meter 15 centimeter cloth is needed to stitch a shirt. So a shirt requires cloth how much? 2 meter 15 centimeter. So instead of writing this meter, we can do it conversion to the centimeter, because 1 is given in centimeter. 1 meter is equal to how much centimeters? 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. So 2 meter will be equal to 200 centimeter. So 200 centimeter plus 15 centimeter. You got 215 centimeter. So this is the 215 centimeter total cloth required for one shirt, a shirt. Now total cloth, how much is having out of 40 meter cloth? So total cloth, how much it is having? 40 meter. 1 meter is again equal to 100 centimeter. So multiplying by 100, you will get 4000 centimeter. Now how much number of shirts, how many number of shirts is stitched and how much cloth will remain? So how you will find out? Number of shirt is stitched. How you will get? This total cloth divided by required cloth for one shirt. So we are multiplying 4000 divided by 215. Multiplication, this division I have shown here. You can also do division. You have studied class 3 onwards you are doing. So in this way you are doing the division. You got this remainder. Further you cannot do this division because 215 is greater and this 130 is smaller. Further division we cannot do. So this is the answer. Complete answer 18 means 18 complete shirts can be stitched and this 130 centimeter cloth will be remaining. And since it is 130 centimeter cloth is remaining, you can directly write down 130 centimeter, or else if you want to give the answer in meter and centimeter as it is given in the question, you can also write as 1 meter because 100 centimeter is 1 meter. So 1 meter and 30 centimeter. So 1 meter 30 centimeter cloth required for left out for the shirts. Out of this 40 meter, 18 shirts are stitched and 1 meter 30 centimeter cloth is remaining now. So this completed question number 9. Coming to question number 10. Medicines packed in boxes, each weighing 4 kg 500 grams. So weight of one box is given 4 kg 500 grams. 1 kg is equals to 1000 grams. So 4 kg will be equal to 4000 grams and this is 500 grams. So combining these two, you will get 4500 grams, or you can say 4500 grams. That is for one box. Now what is given? How many such boxes can be loaded in a van which cannot carry beyond 800 kg? So what is the capacity of the van? Capacity means what? How much it can hold. Means how many boxes can be holded in that van. So that is called as capacity. So capacity of van is given 800 kg. So as this weight of one box you have taken in grams, so this capacity of van should also be taken in grams only. So 800 kg you have to convert into grams. So 800 kg is equals to 1000 grams. So multiply these two, 5 zeros will come. So that is grams. So number of boxes which can be holded in that van, you have to divide. This is the total capacity and this is the weight of one box. So divide the total capacity divided by the weight of one box. Divide this. First you write in the numerator denominator form and just cancel how much you can. That because that will make your calculation easy. So grams and grams will be cancelled. 2 zeros and 2 zeros cancelled. If you can do, you also again divide it by the table of 5. It will be more easy. Or otherwise you divide it. You will get 177 and remainder is 7. So 7 is what? Grams only. Or the grams is already cancelled. Or otherwise grams will be there, that is negligible. Means you can just neglect that. So complete boxes it is asked. So complete 177 boxes will be holded in that van. So this is the solution of question number 10. Two more questions are there. Question number 11. The distance between the school and the student's house is 1 kilometer 875 meter. So the distance from the school and the house. School and the house distance is 1 kilometer 875 meter. I have not written the complete sentence here because that is your work. You might have completed your notes in your notes copy. So this is the distance from school to house. Then it is kilometer. So we are converting into meter. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. 1000 meter we have written and this is also meter. Combining these two, 1875 meter. It is from one side, school to house. Now when you are coming to school, you again have to back home, then both the ways. So multiplying by 2, you will get this answer. Then again it is asking, every day she walks both the ways, that is 2 ways we got this answer. Then find the total distance covered by her in 6 days. 6 days you are coming to school. So for 6 days, how much distance she is walking, that is asked. So for 6 days, multiply this. You will not multiply by this because this is for the one way. This is both the way. So this both the way distance you have to multiply by 6. So this is the complete distance. It is in kilometer. It is in meters. Again you want to convert into kilometer. So the 3 digits from the back side, ones, tens, hundreds, you will take as meter and the rest you will take for the kilometer. So 22 kilometer and 500 meter. So this is a complete solution. I have not written here complete sentence. Sentences can be different for different students. I may give something else. You can write it in your own way. You might have already completed. This is just the revision. Then question number 12. Vessel, liter, curd, so and so, whatever it is just like question number 10. Just like question number 10. How much it can be hold or how much it can be filled in that class. So and so, whatever it is just like question number 10. Not have completed in your copy. Just go through that. Practice it again and again. So in this way we have completed the revision of chapter 1. Complete your copy. Notes of chapter 5 we are getting through PDF along with the revision of chapter 1. Complete your copy again and again I'm telling, and start practicing, because after that you are going to give your exam. Whatever doubt you are having, you just consult and ask your doubt, clear your doubts through school's website. Please don't ask through YouTube, because through YouTube you are not going to get your answers. Through school's website only you will get your answers. So again and again do practice, complete all your notes. So thank you for today.